is up, guys? So today I'm gonna be telling you guys about the first time I ever smoked weed. And yes, I'm only 14 years old, and I know it's kind of weird for me to be smoking so young, but this took place around probably 3 months ago. And I didn't actually get high, but I guess I felt a tingling, like sensation, I guess is the best way to put it. I just kind of felt like tingly. I a little laughy, you know, like my friends would like make jokes, and like maybe I was just having the placebo effect. I don't really know, to be honest. Yeah, so I was hanging out with my two friends, and neither of them were stoners. We invited this other kid, and he was like a druggie. Everyone knew he was a druggie. You know, he came over. We didn't actually smoke that day, but I got to know him, and we started hanging out a little bit. And then one day we went over to this other friend's house. She was really sad. I pulled out a bong and some weed. I was like, okay, I guess I'll try. You know, it's first time for everything. And the first time I actually took a hit, I did it wrong, or something. I forgot to pull up the bowl piece, or I didn't know how. I didn't know you're supposed to do that. And they're like, nah, you're supposed to pull up the bowl piece, man. I was like, oh, okay. So I inhaled, and like I actually did inhale. I remember that. It hurt a lot. Actually, I remember that. It hurt a lot. And then there was a video of me that went up on, you know, my friend's story, and everyone was like, wow, now he's a druggie. That kid's a druggie now. And it was a pretty fun experience. We went back in, started playing Uno. It was kind of lame, and we had some music in the background. I remember being really giggly, but I wasn't really high, or at least I didn't have any like a head high, body high. I didn't feel it in my eyes or anything, none of that stuff. But the time I actually did get high was probably the second time I ever smoked. It was the same kid. We went to this nearby school, and he pulled out a bong, and I remember that time I was like, yeah, I wasn't really that high last time. He's like, oh really, you seemed high. He's like, you looked high. I was like, no, I wasn't really. So I told myself I was just gonna keep smoking until I actually felt high. And that time was actually crazy. I had fisheye lens, some people call it fisheye lens. I think some people call it tunnel vision. Like really bad. It was really cool though. And I've never had a bad high actually, but that was a really good high because I was such a lightweight. You know, I could smoke I think it was like a bowl and a half, and I was just out of it. It was so good. I remember feeling all tingly in my body. You know, I forget what I was saying. My own voice sounded weird to me. It was a good experience. Yeah, so we went walking around, and eventually my mom's like, hey, come home right now. I was like, and I was like, okay. And I started heading home, and my friend actually had eye drops and like Axe and stuff, so I was covered. And she was actually just mad that, I forget what she was mad about, but she had no idea that I was lighting it up 420. Yeah, that was my first time ever smoking weed. And then also I told a second story of the first time ever getting high. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys